That's the schedule. Hello, how are you doing? My name's Dave Morrissey for Facebook. I've been at Facebook for about 3 years. I actually, before Facebook, was at a startup in London called Flubbit. Anyone heard of Flubbit? Yeah. There you go. Interesting, good, it's still working. I came to Facebook and I work with global retailers and e-commerce players like Alibaba, Made.com, Shop Direct. And I've also worked with like Lego and Adidas in the past. And I basically help them be great at Facebook, Instagram, and soon to be Messenger. But also not just that, just how to be amazing marketers and really talk to our customers in the right way. So I want to go through a couple of trends to make you aware of these things. These are things we're seeing that's happening now, what's going to happen in the future. Not going to mention Facebook too much. I think these are just current trends that are good to know. Anyone seen this slide before? By the way, Alistair's ex-Facebook, so he's seen this 100 million times. Basically, digital, explosion, mobile, rocket ship. That's where we're at now. Mobile is just taking over, and let's be honest, the industry hasn't really adapted. We're still trying to figure it out. And so these next 5 trends will talk to how we can try and figure that out. Number 1, desktop to mobile. Mobile is constantly with us. People are actually looking at their mobile phone about 140 times a day. It's insane. It's constantly with us. It's our everything. It's our remote control. It's measuring our heartbeats, our steps now. We buy stuff on it. We transact with banks on it. We upload pictures of everything on it. We check into airports. We do everything on this one simple device. So it's constantly with us all the time. But we notice. But here's the interesting one. In the retail side of things, you go in, shoppers are actually using their mobile in the store. So they could be in Argos, walking around Argos, or not even walking around Argos, looking in the catalog thing in Argos, and they could be checking their phone, and suddenly Amazon hits them with an ad. Bam! The competitor gets them in the store. That's unheard of. Always before, people thought, if they're in my store, I have them. That's not the case anymore. The competitor can steal them out of the store. Big screen, small screen. This is a touchy one with some, especially in the TV world, the offline, or the kind of traditional media world, where like these small devices, they're not really doing anything, but they are. And especially when we look at the e-commerce side of things, we've come from this space where we can put loads and loads of products, tons. Like if you look at Amazon or eBay, they're built their businesses on having thousands of products there to search and look for. Like if you look at the toaster example, there could be like 17,000 toasters on Amazon. But if you throw that into a mobile screen, it's just not the same. You need to curate that feed or that presentation of products better. So you only show them about 40 toasters, not 17,000. Who has time to scroll through 17,000 toasters on mobile? So it needs to be an adaptation. And there's been this interesting study with a neuroscience firm in the US called SalesBrain. And they wanted to kind of measure the impact of the small screen versus, let's say, TV. Because everyone thinks, oh, TV, that's the one that drives business, that's the one that drives ad recall, that's the one that gets people's heads. But mobile actually does a better job. And why? Because it's closer to people, closer to people's faces, they're fully focused. And also there's less distractions. So if you take the mum at home, mums are the most coveted audience or customers out there because we know they spend more. But a TV person will say, oh yeah, we reached that mum. Did that really happen? Did we reach that mum in that living room? What actually happened is mum's watching TV, the kids are over there crying in the corner, the washing's going on over there, they're not watching this thing at all. But if the phone is in front of them, they're watching that. When you put it into that kind of perspective, you're like, okay, mobile works. The third one we're seeing is single device to multi-device. On average, people have about 3 devices from desktop to or laptop to smartphone to iPad. But this is going to proliferate. You see things like Amazon Echo coming down the line, Nest, self-driving cars. There's going to be more and more and more devices, which things get tricky then. We even see here 72% of all UK internet users use both desktop and mobile to access the internet, which makes things very tricky to figure out what's working. Who here has heard of cookies? Who here thinks cookies are a good way to measure people's attention and actions online? Good. I don't even, I was actually going to go on the whole rant there, but I'm not going to, so good. But one little plug for Facebook. We've solved this problem because we have a thing called people-based marketing. Think about it. You're on Facebook, you are your true identity on Facebook. Who you are, where you're in school, where you check in today, who you're friends with, what you're interested in, what you like, what your behavior, what kind of phone you're using. That is the truest identity of a person online. And that is people on Facebook. And that you're the same person across all devices. So now you have this opportunity to actually talk to real people instead of things called cookies. So it's a huge opportunity. That's the one Facebook plug I'm going to put in. Search to discovery. And this again is, the mobile world is driving this, that we're moving away from going online to search for something. That's where certain companies built their business, but that's not, we can't keep up with that. We don't know what we want all the time. What you see here is the amount of content created online is just, it's infinite. It's forever going. Yet our attention spans are linear. So there's this gap in between where we need to kind of fill a gap where people just, we can't consume all this. We can't consume all this content, all this stuff being thrown at us. So we have to figure out a new mechanism to get past that. And also quite interesting is people don't know what they want. So again, this whole search model that people go online to search for something. They don't know what they want. So if you go back into that, take that example of someone in a shop. They're in a shop, they don't really know what they want, and then suddenly they discover something on their phone, and they'll walk out of that shop and go to another shop. So discovery is, I think, becoming more pronounced, and that's the way you have to kind of guide your business online. People aren't going to search for you, they need to discover you. And this plays into the fifth final trend, which is text to visual. So, this is the way we've seen Facebook evolve. All this text, now we're going into photo and video, and soon enough we'll be basically watching TV shows on our phones in newsfeed. Actually, with the way things are going, that's actually a bit sooner now. There's an interesting stat around how the brain can decipher imagery. So you had that kind of problem where there's not enough, there's an attention economy, that people are, they can't take in all the information, so they need something else, they can't read it all the time. The picture paints 1,000 words. That's what's coming true, more and more true, because the human brain can actually, it's something like, can process an image 60,000 times faster than text. So if you're grabbing people by imagery, by visual stimuli, like Pinterest do, got you there, you'll grab them in, you'll hook them. Don't talk to people in text, be visually stimulating, and you'll hook them, and then they'll discover you easier. Make sense? Cool. And this is the way it's going. We've gone from text to photos, we're kind of here, we're in video, and now we're going to virtual in the whole world. Yeah. There you go. So what is the real look into the future? I think these are all the trends we're seeing now, but where is it going? There isn't a sixth trend I didn't really talk too much about, but it's the kind of immediacy, the kind of the now, getting things now. And this is actually, sorry, there's one more plug. This is a product we developed called M. It's in Messenger. It's your own butler, basically. This is a great example. So let's say you're hungry. You just go to M, your butler, and go, hey, listen, I'm hungry. And M will come back and say, oh, hey, what would you like to eat tonight? They go, oh, I'd like a burger. Great. M will come back and go, okay, here's a couple of options. And it's taking those options, going on what you've checked into before, burger restaurants you checked into before, or burger restaurants your mates have checked into. So it's understanding all this, it's giving you stuff you actually want. gives you a couple of options, and you go, okay, I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take, let's say, Five Guys. M will come back and say, do you want to go to Five Guys with your mates? He goes, yes, I'd love a reservation, could you do that for me? M will go off and go, okay, give me 5 minutes. M will come back and say, here's your reservation for 7:30 for you and 3 or 4 friends in Five Guys. You walk into Five Guys at 7:30, bam. Dave, there's a reservation for you and your mates. Fit that. That's been developed now, that's live now, it's coming. That immediacy in text. Like we've seen it with things like Siri, but Siri's a bit weird. If you're walking down the street, oh, I'd love a burger. You're kind of shouting to something, oh, I'd love a burger. You can't do that, but you're on the tube and you're like, oh, I'd like a burger. We're normal. So that's where we're going. Where I see things in, let's say, the 2020 version of this, I'm actually on M, and I'm asking about these. These are gotten a bit worn down. Let's say given about 3 or 4 years, these are kind of holes in them. So I could probably do a new pair. So I'll go to M and ask M, could you get me a new pair of these? I'll ask Nike in Messenger. Nike will go, yes, we know your size, we know the style you like, so we're going to send them to you, but they're going to send them to me in the 3D printer I have at home. And by then I'll be wearing heels for some strange reason.